Little update from 4th Street. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
let's put the 5. Let's put the 5 out there one time. And look what we got here. Hey, we're cutting through the ladies event. What's up, people? How we doing? We having fun? We're gonna take a picture here. Right now, I'm good with how I played it, and I'm good with our chip stack. Poker is hot, y'all. Everybody's here. It's the World Series of Poker. Where are you at?
Hey, I work hard every motherfucking day. I work hard every day. Today is my day. It's my day.
Good morning, everyone. I want to start today's vlog by sort of giving you guys some information and give you an opportunity to join us for a celebration of life for Doyle Brunson. For those that don't know, Doyle passed just before the World Series of Poker this year, and they had a funeral for their family, but we're also going to do a celebration of life on July 2nd at noon, and it'll be at the Horseshoe Jubilee Theater, and everyone is welcome to join. There will be some speakers. You've got Jack Binion, Lyle Berman, Dewey Tomko, Eric Drake, Mr. Phil Hellmuth, and yours truly. And the family will also be there. This isn't going to be something that's live streamed, so you're going to want to be there in person, right? There will be tons of video tributes and things like that. It'll be a fun day. But I really hope that everyone shows up, you know, if you can. If you're around at noon on July 2nd at the Horseshoe, come join us to sort of remember, you know, of the legend, not a legend, the legend of poker, and that's Doyle Brunson. So hope to see you there. As I said, July 2nd, Horseshoe Jubilee Theater. Yours truly will be there, as well as all the rest of the people that I mentioned. All right, let's get the day started. Here we are in the gym. I'm just brushing my teeth, whatever. I thought about something. I miss working out. I miss lifting weights. It feels good. I enjoy the strain. I like it. And during the World Series, I don't. Next year, fuck it. We're going to do it. We're going to get back to nothing crazy, but we're going to be doing some workouts. I haven't done any really, and wears on you. You know, sidebar, last night, I didn't even mention this because whatever, I totally forgot. But, so I was eating those I had ketchup chips, okay? I was eating these ketchup chips, and the chip got stuck in my throat. And it's like, sounds like, you know, somebody who's got stuff going on. And nothing like that. I had a chip. So I was like, all right, well, maybe if I tried to get it out with water, it didn't work. So I said, maybe if I get like a Halls or something, right? It'll help the thing go down. So then I had like 3 or 4 of those Halls. You saw me sucking on the Halls, right? And all of a sudden, after I did that, like, I'm looking for some shoes for the day. Let's see. Let's go. What are we doing shoes-wise? I got upgrades coming. I got new shoes coming. Let's go with these bad boys right here. Okay, whiteys. So, what was I saying? Yeah. So I start to feel this like craziness in my chest, and I start to feel weak and woozy and blah, blah, blah. And then like Joao looks at me and he says, you know, you look pale. Like, you okay? I was like, I don't know. I feel woozy. I told my wife, so something's up. Joao says, you should go puke. I'm like, what? Puke? I don't know. I haven't puked in years. How do you puke? But then I just said, okay. I went over one of the garbage cans, leaned over, gave it a little something came out, boom, felt great. I don't know, has that ever happened to anybody? Is that a thing? When you do like a bunch of hauls and then it gets all up in your chest and it's overwhelming? Because that's what it was. I feel great. I wasn't anything else. I thought maybe it was something I ate, but I'm like, no, bro. It was just like just chewing on Halls for a little bit and it being too much. So bizarre. All right, we're gonna put these guys on. These are Creative Rex. I like them. They're fun shoes. How'd they get dirty already? My goodness. All right, I got wipes. Driving video next. All right, day 3 of the Stud 8. The last couple vlogs, we've been doing a lot of Stud 8 poker strategy talk. I hope you're enjoying it. Stud 8 is my favorite game. As I said, you know, in the previous vlogs, it's one of the games I put the most work into. So we're gonna talk a little bit about today and what strategy thoughts we have going in. Well, listen, we're in a tough position because we have one big bet. So what are we looking for? What are we looking for to raise or to get it in? Are we limping? Are we doing all kinds of things? And the answer is kind of yes to everything. Sort of. So obviously, you know, three low straight cards, 3 little cards with an ace. Those are all, you know, pretty much automatics. Like any 4, 5, 6, any ace 5, 6. Those are plays. Almost no matter what. I say almost because, you know, there's always weird situations that can come up. The real sort of strategy change is bigger pairs. okay? And bigger pairs, I mean like 10s plus or something. Yeah, you can count 9s. Or even hands like 8s, actually. You know, pretty much all pairs, really. Now, one of the things about playing bigger pairs in stud 8 that make them tricky is that when your opponents hit good on 4th Street and 5th Street and they have like 3 low and you just have a pair, often you're faced with the difficult decision of saying, okay, well, if they already have the low, they have half the pot locked up, and I have 2 queens. So do I want to put a bet on 5, a bet on 6, a big bet, by the way, a big bet on 5, a big bet on 6, a big bet on 7? Do I want to do that to try to get my money back, right? And usually the answer is going to be no when you have that many chips. When we have one big bet, those hands become a little easier to play in that, like, you know, we get 2 queens, we raise, you know, a guy breaks into 3, 5, 7, well, we're already in, you know what I mean? So it kind of, it allows you to realize your equity more often. Now, one of the things you can't do, of course, is you can't push people off when you have the big pair. So let's say they do brick off, like with a 3, and they catch a jack, and they catch like a 10. Well, you know, they're not, you don't have enough to push them out because you only have one bet. But that's okay, you know, because if they do brick like that, you should be in good shape. So we will play the pairs. I prefer, like, it's just mental, but like, I prefer having the low draw rather than just the pair and hang on and go, oh, I hope they don't beat me, you know what I mean? So I'd rather be the one on the draw, whatever, but with the low cards and locking up half the pot and free roll. But yeah, so listen, one big bet doesn't sound like a lot, a little over one big bet, but it's stud 8, and I've said this before. Of all the games in the 8 game, the one that gives you the best chance on a short stack is stud 8. We're just going to be anteing 5,000 a pop, so we have 10 hands to look at. And like I said, listen, if I get a bad hand on the first hand, we fold. Instead, you can fold all the way to the very last chip, because when you do get it in, if someone raises, for example, you know, and everyone folds and it's you heads up, you put that one chip in, you're getting like 8-1, you know, depending on how many players are at the table. And you just got to beat one guy, so you're going to be doing okay there. So you don't just go in with like 2 chips and play a really bad hand because you only have one left. You wait it out. Hopefully we don't get to that. Hopefully we pick out some cards. Hopefully we end the level on the uptick, get back in action. We're not that, you know, listen, one double, boom, another double, boom, and then, you know, we maneuver. We're okay. We're not quitting. There is no quit. There is no quit. We're going to go full on Eye of the Tiger. What's up? Contenders Clothing. By the way, have you bought your underwear yet? If you haven't bought your underwear, go buy your underwear. Contenders Clothing. The nuts. Pocket aces. The big stack. We got it all in. You know, you name it. Go get yourself some underwear. They're quality. Promise. Check them out. Contenders. Going back to Braun's Cafe. This one's the RSTNLE. Some sort of like soy bacon strip thingy with jammy stuff. Looks good. And then we got one of these. I don't know. This is what they call it, like where cookie meets brownie. I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. Why not? It's Get Fat Month. So we're going to do that right before we play. Yummy. Day 3, we're back in this room somewhere. Feature table, Thunderdome-ish type thing. There's a little shit over there. Is that my table over there? I think that's me. All right. I don't think we're filming today, but once I double, triple up, maybe we'll get on there. There's Dan, the Vegas pig. Cole Poi. You see that? I got effects now. All right, we're all in. The very first hand we got dealt, we were the bring in. This gentleman. We'll take a look here at the whole cards, and we'll see you again at 7th Street. We'll let you know how we do.
What do you have here?
I rolled up. Oops. No, I'm kidding. Like it matters at this point. I'm all in. Okay. We'll see you at the river. I'll let you know how it goes. Little update from 4th Street. I think, are we all in and everybody? Okay, what do you have? A pair of 3s? You have a pair of 7s? I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
let's put the 5. Let's put the 5 out there one time. No 5s out.
He's coming back.
There was a 5 out, actually, on 3rd Street.
Yeah. I had a 5, yeah.
Oh, man. All right. Well, the 9 is not what we wanted, but it is a spade. Maybe we catch it. There's aces. Is that good for anything? Oh, my God. He's got 6-4 low, and you have 2 pair? Oh, my God. And I have to be a 6-4 for low?
You're just fading all the 5s in the deck?
9s are dead, pretty much.
You got a 7. What was that?
7s and 9s.
4 across? Oh, no, 3 across. So it needs to be a 6 to get a quarter?
6, 7, or 8.
Holy fuck. It's just stupid. I lose. You made a 6 low?
Did you guys chop out some of them?
Aces and deuces. I mean, this is fucking stupid.
Aces up.
Oh, brother. We done. All right, off to the next one, huh?
How's it
going?
Good. How you doing, bud? I just busted. That's all right. So, I mean, the very first hand dealt, bringing it with the deuce, have 3-4 up against ace 3-6 and a pair of sevens. Wow, to catch the 4 right away. 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Made the 7 low on the end, right? Had aces going in. Just needed it to be a 2-pair hand or a 5, obviously. But man, just damn, that was a good chance to get back in it, you know? 50,000 three ways. Have about 160, 170. The show must go on. On to the next one. You saw the hand. I mean, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I missed a whole bunch of those hands. I didn't even miss this one. I hit it and I still lost. Blah. All right. Oh, I'm gonna have to win that tournament sometime. Cash every year, it feels like. All right, we're gonna get in this line thing again. This is for the Super Turbo Bounty. All right, we're gonna be in the line here. It's not so bad, actually. 1K Super Turbo Bounty. We'll fire it up, spin it up, dump it in, whatever. Over there, you got the ladies event going on. You got Patty Landis in there. She grinds the ladies event every year. We're gonna play the 1K Super Turbo Bounty because it's a quick, fun, mindless endeavor. Probably. Man, aces with ace, 2, 3, 4. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. How you do me like that? How you do me dirty like that? Like that's just such a monster hand, you know. Even if I had 7 bets, I would have put them all in on that one. Yeah, such is life. Ooh, we got another. They're starting to grow. Starting to grow the such is life numbers. Hi.
Hi. I want to disturb you.
That's okay. What are you doing?
Can I do a selfie?
Sure, do a selfie. Do you know how to do it? Because I've noticed. So here's the deal. A lot of people today have come to me with the selfie and have no idea how to do it.
Oh.
Because like generally older men, they're like, I'll go press this button, press that button. That's how you do it.
You mind if I take one?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go in the line. Hey, here we go. 1K Super Toddy, Body Turbo, Burbo, Schmerbo. You know? While we are on break, we're going to add to the rainbow. We've got 2 online caches and 8 live. This is the 17th, so these go up a little bit. This one goes here. So this is it. This is it. We've had, oh, never mind. It goes here. 13th is the best we've done. 16th, 17th, a whole bunch of late. These were deep, 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 big field events. You know, we just haven't seemed to crack through yet, but still time and hope. The World Series of this right now. Everything going on. All the tournaments, people everywhere. Oh, behind me, in front of me, hello, all the way back. Keeps on going. Poker is hot, ladies and gentlemen. Poker is hot. And look what we got here. Hey, we're cutting through the ladies event. What's up, people? How we doing?
Jimmy.
Jimmy, that's right. Yeah, Jimmy. Hi, people. We having fun? We're gonna take a picture here.
How's the puppies?
Puppies are good. They got a play date. Patty's playing though. She's in here somewhere. Hi, how you doing? Okay, good luck. Here we go. Hey, look! Look who it is! Look who it is! You're. Hey, nice to meet you. Cheers. Pleasure. I'm going to turn this off. We got Gamble. He's going for the $300. He said, yummy, yummy. He wants it. He has a jack and a 2. We have a queen and a 6, but we're suited. So we're winning. Got him to call. Yes. Let's go. With the worst hand. Okay. What's the flop here? There's a jack. 7. And a deuce to 7 single draw. Great call. Fantastic. You had to call. Why not? It's bounty schmounty. Let's go. Okay, the bounty was whatever it was. Hey, yeah, my car's doing weird things. Yeah.
It's really strange. There's this bizarre smoke coming out from across the street, not your car.
Okay, good.
So I didn't mean to freak you out.
No. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, anyway. So, I played one hander, 8, 9 of hearts. Raised, I got a call from the button in a big blind and come King Jack 10. What's up, champ? How we doing, brother? Comes King Jack 10, 1 heart. Check. I don't bet this flop against these 2 ranges. Just check. Give up. Turn is a little diamond. Blank. Check, check, check. River's the 7 of diamonds. I make the straight. So I bet 7K. Guy in the button calls, and he had 5, 6 of diamonds. Okay. So then we moved in with the Queen 6 of clubs for 9,000, which is decent. You know, it's half the starting stack. Big blind decided to call me with the Jack deuce off because of bounty schmounty stuff. So he went for the bounty schmounty stuff. Cheers. He went for the bounty schmounty. So now we're going to take a little bit of a break. No rush to get into the deuce. They're going to be going on break here in about 10-15 minutes. So probably have a coffee, relax, center ourselves, all the things. All right, we got the crew here in the steam room. Give us the update, Patty. How we doing? How we doing in the ladies' event?
53K and we started with 20K.
Are you fucking them up?
Try.
Yeah? You doing some bluffing?
Little.
Yeah, a little. There you go.
So when do I need to get you a management agreement?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna sign her up to Poker Royalty, our newest client.
There we go.
I'll take it.
All right, good luck. What's up, people? Hey. DNeg's here. Ooh. So, here's the deal. Took myself a nap for about an hour. Had a good chat with Brian, talking a little bit about the Doyle event, proceedings, the whole run of show, whatever. And Patty in the ladies' event, so got me a little tired, took a nap. Now, I'm trying to make a good decision here. It is about 6:15. My plan was to nap and jump in at 6:30, which is level 5. But again, I want to be really, really smart. And I don't know, I don't feel awake yet. So rather than just jump right in, I'm going to hang, relax a little bit. And then when I feel truly fresh and ready, because I'm just being honest, it's very difficult after a deep run to get back on the hobby horse. And this is a tournament where there's not a ton of value in showing up early, and there's one rebuy available. So I'm just going to do what my body tells me. If my body tells me to lay here, I'm going to do that for a little while longer. So it's now 7 o'clock. Take a little nap. Here's the thing. I don't feel ready yet, but I'm a little concerned that I'm not going to anytime soon. So, you got to weigh getting in there and potentially being sloppy versus getting in there later when the blinds are higher, not getting a chance to build a stack. That's a tough decision right now. I know my brain, and I know that if I ever go too early, it never works out well, so I'm not sure. I don't want to regret. So, TikTok, keep on waiting until I feel clear. I feel groggy, It's always hard. Like I said, people wonder, well, how would I have played stud 8 today? It's different. When the adrenaline's there, you're rushing, and then there's a deflation of the adrenaline when you bust and then have to move on to something else. It's just very difficult to get geared up again. So, yeah. Wait. Tick-tock. All right, it's time to man up. Yeah, I said it. What you gonna do about it? 7:35. They go on break at around 8:30. We'll jump in for an hour. Playing deuce to 7, 10K, single draw. No funky exploits, no crazy weird thoughts. Just go in there and just play my best poker. That's the plan. I do feel ready. I feel much better. Got the rest I needed. Feels like the right time. All right, so good start. We put in 1 hour's work. We doubled. I got a double in, and I'm going to tell you the hand. First thing I'm going to tell you is this. We're playing 500,000 blinds with a $1,500 hand. Most people open for 3,000, 3x. I open for 4. I have reasons for it. I ain't going to tell you why. You can try to figure it out if you like. Maybe make some comments down below and try to guess. Why does Daniel come in for 4 when everybody else comes in for 3? How is he constructing his ranges, and how is he using this as an exploit? I'm not telling. You figure it out. Anyway, I make it 4,000 in the cutoff with 3, 4, 7, 8. Decent, good draw to an 8. Now Darren Elias on the button makes it 12,000. Okay, he's going to do this with every Pat Jacks, Pat 10s, some convertible type hands, and obviously his very strong hands, and some 1-card draws as well. So I call the 8,000 more. Now, before I even look at my card, I start thinking about how I want to approach what I hit. So rather than look at the card and then go, oh, what do I do now? Before I looked at the card, I was thinking, all right, if I catch, will I lead out or do I want to check raise? And I decided, and I'm not going to tell you what I caught yet, that if he has jacks or 10s, he's going to check back if I make my hand, right? The one thing about leading, though, is you cut him off from bluffing. But Darren might still bluff. He's got that in him. And I thought it was less likely that he was bluffing in general, partly because of the size I chose. But I just thought he was much more likely to, because he padded behind me, much more likely to have a hand that he checks back than he does bluff with. So once I realized that, I said, okay, there's about 28 in this pot. If I catch, I'm going to bet 21. I cut it out, showed him, and I even told him, I said, I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm just thinking. I caught the deuce. I made 8-7 perfect. That's number 10 for those counting. Thank you. So I let out for the 21,000. He looked over and said, how much you got left? I showed him not much. He went all in. I, of course, called. And he had 8-7-6-4. So we doubled there. Nice start. Oh my God, piano bar going crazy. Yep. All right, I cut off mid-sentence because of the noise and whatever. But let's take a look at the hand from his perspective too, right? So he three bets an 8. Pat 8 is very, very difficult to have, you know? So he's got one of the best hands he could possibly have. I lead into him for 21. Now, generally when I lead here, it's going to be pretty polarized, especially for that size. It's not like, it's a bluff for sure, and it's like a really strong hand. So that's probably never a 10 that I have. Maybe when I bet for value, it's like a really good 9, like a 9-6 or better. But a lot of the 9-6 draws that I might have had, might have folded pre-flop. So it's way more likely that when I bet there, I have an 8. Okay, so if that's my most likely hand for value, is there value in his raise? I think no. I think it was a little too thin. I don't know. Yeah, I think overall, based on the fact that like, yeah. So you forget about the bluff. The bluffs don't matter. The question is, do you beat any value with 8-7-6-4? It's too thin, I think. You're trying, because some of the 9s I check, right? Like if I have a 9-8, I'm just checking. Like I said, the only 9s I might bet is like 9-7-5 or 9-7-4. And there are a decent amount of those, but some of those I check too. And the truth is, I didn't have a whole bunch left. I bet 21, and I had about 21, 33, like 20 something left. So it's fine. It's not like a blunder or anything on his part, but I think like overall, if you're thinking about my range there, it's a little bit too rough of an 8. You know, as strong as an 8 is, and the fact that he's like at the basically close to the top of his range, I still think in this spot, he probably should have just called me rather than race, but we'll take it, you know? And we got good chips, feel good. I think I got in at the right time, rested, fed. Yeah, gonna chill here for a bit. I'm not even hungry, I already ate. Not gonna do a coffee this late. Got 4 more hours to play. Late night, normally the 2 p.m.s end at 11, but that's the limit ones. This one is a big bet variety, so they keep us there till 1, so 1 a.m. Tough on the older guys, eh? Played till 1 in the morning, but we're gonna do our best. All right, just got confirmation. Remember the hand we did, the big stud 8 breakdown? This is Rich Zoo, and I said he had 4-5 in the hole, and he had? Yes. Exactly. I told you it was the only hand he could possibly have. 4-5, and that guy went nuts. What do we got here? That's not a hand. That guy went nuts. But yeah, you played the hand good. Oh, he thought maybe you had an ace. This is what you said too. Yeah. But you never do that with an ace, you know. And you never have high hand because you don't have 3 3s. Maybe rolled up 6s. That's it. Right? See, we know what's going on. Not too shabby. 167.5. Pretty good stack. You start with 60K. I feel wide awake. I feel like we really nailed it with the time to walk into this turn. Yeah, I feel really fresh. I did make one hand that was kind of interesting that I thought I could share. I opened the button with deuce, 5, 6, 7, 10. It's a pretty strong hand. The small blind calls. Now David Baker from the big blind 3 bets. I made it 55, 45. He makes it 18-5. We go a lot of ways with this hand. We were both deep though, me and him. We both had doubled. So I decided to call rather than re-raise or get crazy. Small blind folds. He pats in front of me. So now the decision is, it's a really close decision actually, depending on stack sizes, but I wonder what you would do. Let's go. Let's ask Paul Volpe, okay? Okay, I raised the button with deuce, 5, 6, 7, 10. Okay. Small blind calls. Okay. Baker 3 bets big, and we're both pretty deep. Okay, he 3 bets to 18K. We're both
how
pretty
deep? I need to know how deep.
We had 120 each to start the hand.
Yeah.
So he 3 bets to 18 something. So I decided to call. Yeah. Now he pats. Breaking or patting?
I'm patting.
You're patting. Yeah, see? But I thought only because I had a good set, like a good 7 draw. Because if I had like a straight draw or something like that, I would have patted. I broke. He had the jack 10, 7, 5, 4.
You broke?
I broke. Yeah.
10-7?
Because I felt like, you know, because
jack 10?
Jack 10, yeah, 7, 5, 4.
Getting a little out of line there.
Yeah, way out of line. The only reason I did it is because we're deep, right? Yeah. I felt like if I hit my hand, I could just like bomb it and win a big pot.
If he has like 80 all in, great. Like 80K.
Yeah. I would go nuts, but like we're too deep. I felt like, yeah, it's close enough. But yeah, it felt like I was good, but I don't know. Anyway, there you go. It's too fucking loud to continue. All right, I'm in here now. So Volpe makes a good point about the rejam, right? I actually didn't think of that because we were pretty deep. But one of the values of, let's say, for example, we were 80 deep, like you said, is jamming my hand specifically. One of the values of it for short is, now if he calls and pats, you know for sure it's a draw to the 7, right? Because he's not going to be like 3-bet calling off very rarely with like a 10-8 or something like that. He's probably going to have a 9 or an 8. So that's the value. In the same token, you're going to be playing a big pot, and when he does call, you know, you need to catch. So yeah, interesting hand. I thought can go a lot of ways with it. I'm gonna dissect it a little bit later tonight. I'll let you know. I mean, I don't think there's an oopsie meter there, so we're gonna have to like delve deep. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and go, you know what? Good idea. Should have jammed. I don't think so. Too deep. Even he said so. But padding was another option as well. So I'm not gonna give it an oopsie meter, but we're gonna think about it more. And who knows? Like I said, maybe tomorrow we will go. Aha! Right now, I'm good with how I played it, and I'm good with our chip stack. Level's only been going on 20 minutes. We played some pots. Oh, he folded. I want to tell you about a hand. Oh, no time. There's never time. Hang tight. Let me play this hand. I'll tell you about a little hand. I had the deuce, 5, 6, 7, 10 on the button again. This one went a little different. All right, now I got 2 hands to tell you about. Right now, just now, I have 200K down to 160. I just lost a massive pot. Guy raises, he pats. I draw 1 on the button. David Baker who draws 2. The patter bets. I make an 8-6. I raised to put him in. David Baker, who drew 2, made a fucking 7. He got 2 perfect cards. But the hand I want to tell you about that was interesting was once again I raised the button. A deuce, 5, 6, 7, 10. Okay. The small blind calls. There's 20K in this pot. He draws 1. I pat, of course, and he bets 25 into 20. So I don't have a read on this guy he just sat down. But here's the thing: when you are bluff catching, one of the things you want to avoid is one of the best bluff catchers you can have is like a 10-7, 10-6, because generally speaking, when people bluff, the hands they bluff with are hands where they pair 8s or pair 9s. So me not having an 8 or a 9 in my hand makes it more likely, of course, that he does have a pair of 8s or 9s and wants to bluff at it. So I called, but he did make the 9-7. So 2 hands, we're back to like 90-something thousand. I was up to 200, lost the 30 there, and then I lost like 60-something. And the other hand with the fucking 8-6 cooler. Got another hour and a half to play. Holy roller coaster. We're back to, what is that, 100 and, what do we got, 120, 130? I got like 140 again. This was fun when I limped in the cutoff, because you can limp in this game now, so I limped with the 2-card draw to a wheel. David Baker checks the small. They both draw 1, I draw 2. David Baker leads out for 7K. There's in the pot. So there's 9K, so you got 7 and 9. I make number 2. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So the question is, how much do we charge him for it? I feel like it's a spot we can really go polar. So we went 42,000. Massive raise. What's that? 9, 23, like 2x pot, basically, is the raise. And yeah, I think he said he made a really big hand. It was under wraps, blah, blah, so we called, and I won. We back in action. We got another hour to go. Feels like we're playing high, or just because I've been playing a lot of big pop. Big turnout too. 121 players. Plus there'll be like 25, 30 more coming on day 2. So, poker is hot, y'all. Everybody's here. It's the World Series of Poker. Where are you at? All right, we're gonna do a little poker teaching over here, Billy. I'm not sure if you know the game. So this game, just so you know, you draw 1. One time. You get as many as you want, though, right?
Not triple.
The goal is to make the worst poker hand, right?
Yes.
I'm just trying to help you out, because I know you're getting older and stuff. You might forget.
You're right.
Right? So 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 is what you want.
All right.
Okay. And congratulations on your gift in the seniors.
Yeah, that was really nice.
They just happened to hand you, because you really needed the money. That was it.
180,000.
180,000. He really needed the money. I mean, come on. Yeah, that's Billy Baxter. How many bracelets do you have in this game?
Just a couple.
Couple. You got a couple. That's being humble. You got 6 or something. 7. 5. He knows what I'm talking about. That's what's up. That's Billy Baxter playing with the boys. And I was gonna say girls, but I don't see any girls playing. So just the boys, as far as we know. Dan liked that, huh? As far as we know. All right, so I just 3-bet Jennifer Harmon, and she had some choice words for me. What was that exactly that you said?
That I love you, Dan.
Yo, that's not what you said. What did you say? All I did was 3-bet her.
She says she loves you.
No. Okay, in what language is go f yourself, I love you? Because that's what I heard.
Poker.
Huh?
I don't know what you're hearing. You better get your hearing checked.
I'm pretty sure I heard it loud and clear.
No,
I did.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, it's your way of saying I love you.
Daniel.
Right, the way that she says I love you is go f yourself. Okay, go ahead, you can deal. Don't worry about me. I'm just screwing around. The night is over. Feel great. We ended with 201,000 in chips. About half the field is gone. There will be some registrants tomorrow. We restart at 1 p.m. Was there any interesting hands? I think there was one. This guy on my left, he seems to know what he's doing. I've never seen him before, but He's the same guy that I called when I had the 10-7 and he bet 25-20. This one we both drew 1. I was in the cutoff. He was the button. I make a 10-9-8. Rough, but whatever. And I check. He overbets. That's like 35 into 18, 23. Yeah, so what is it? Yeah, he overbet the pot. 35K. Thought about it a little bit. And then I looked at him, and Chance said, he gave me the wink. He said,
I think he's on a draw.
He's like,
I
no, he
call.
looked at him, he's like, he's bluffing. Actually, he did something. I'll tell Chance, but I won't tell you people because it's none of your fucking business. But yeah. Anyway, good night, y'all. That's the end of the vlog. I told Chance this game was designed for him.
This game's
because it's as
fucking
simple as this.
fun.
It's as simple as this. Does he have it or not? That's pretty much the game.
Yeah, it's great.
All the rest is whatever. Draw to this, draw to that. That's easy to learn. ABCs. We'll see you tomorrow. How much you bag?
84,000.
Let's go.